Good morning, millennials. Welcome to the Morning Toast 1 hour later. Happy Thursday. Thank you for shucking and jiving with us.
I'm loving this 1 hour later. It feels like daylight savings.
Thank you, everyone, for pushing back an hour. I needed the extra hour. I'm so paranoid about losing my voice. And when I do a lot of shows, I tend to lose my voice, and especially when I don't sleep. So I went to bed last night. I got home. I literally was in bed by 9:45, slept. I needed the extra hour this morning. I'm back to back 2 nights in a row, sleeping 12 hours. I just have a big show in Inglewood tonight. Big show on Saturday at the Beacon. Cannot lose my voice. That's why I'm drinking tea.
And we are happy to accommodate. We at the Morning Toast are always happy to sleep in for
You're such an accommodating brand.
Yeah, no, I'm happy to sleep in whenever you need me to. So if you're not feeling 100%, let me know. I will sleep in.
Thank you, sis. You're so considerate. I don't know what I would do without you.
Anytime. Also, last night, I too got in bed around 9:45, and then I finished my book finally, and it was so fantastic. Can't recommend it enough. It's called I Am Pilgrim. And it was a really long book. It's 800 pages I saw. On Kindle, you don't know how long things are because it just shows you percentages. And so I've been reading it the past few days, and the payoff was there. It was so not what I would have expected for myself, the kind of book that I would enjoy, but it's really got me thinking, Well,
I rewatched this show, and I find that every time you start talking about books, my eyes literally roll to the back of my head.
I can feel it.
And I definitely apologize because it's something you're passionate about, and I just don't care.
No, I
and
know.
That's not fair.
Here's the thing. Usually if you didn't care, I probably wouldn't continue to bring it up, but I get so many questions about what books I'm reading,
great.
Book suggestions, and I've said, I found that it's been so good for my mental health.
You're educating the minds of America.
Yeah.
And I'm just being here judgy over here. I just apologize for not caring.
And I was just thinking maybe I start a book club podcast. This is my passion, honestly. Yeah. You have your TNN Instagram, and I'm so happy for you. Know that I am.
Maybe you should write a book.
Oh, for sure.
I am Jackie.
Once I'm reading books, I'm I could actually probably write a book. But then
it's so hard to write a book.
What would I write about? Would I write fiction or nonfiction? Would I write about myself, or would I would kind of want to write a YA novel that's loosely based on my life, but more dramatic.
Yeah, speaking of YA, I just watched the trailer for To All the Boys I Loved Before too, because it underratedly comes out in 2 weeks, and it looks so good, and I'm loving the whole new Lara Jean and the John Ambrose of it all, but it seems she really gets caught up in this love triangle, and I just can't imagine ever being caught up and doubting Noah Centineo.
No, and that's the problem with sequels, because the end of the first movie you always get the love story, but then the sequel
throws a wrench in it.
Has to upend it. So but I look forward to it.
And Jordan Fisher, who plays John Ambrose, is a cutie.
Oh, I didn't realize Jordan Fisher.
And he looks like he does a good job, but it's just stop. We have the perfect couple over here.
I don't know. Maybe I'll go to the other side.
No. And he doesn't come in as a villain. So it's really who does she choose?
Oh my God.
It looks really good.
It's so Twilight.
I don't want to know spoilers. If you read the book, I don't want to know.
Yeah, I won't read the book because I'm done reading about people in high school. That's where I draw the line.
No, honestly, that's all I can read about. I just love high school.
No, you'll read it. Maybe I could still read the click books because I have a soft spot for seventh graders. Because I have a soft spot for seventh graders. But no, I can't read about teenagers in high school. I can't.
I think we should both talk about, we kind of had big nights.
We kind of had big nights. I think yours was bigger, so I'll
honestly,
let you go first.
I don't agree.
Really?
Jackie got and met finally and took a pic with Tyler C.
Yeah, no, I met Tyler C. We were both at this event for TBS's second season of Miracle Workers, and we have the same agent, so it was easy to...
Right, and we have a mutual friend too, so we've been meaning to meet him.
Yeah, and the agent and the mutual friend were all there, so it was just, a conversation amongst friends, and I just want to say, he is the nicest person. It was so nice to meet him, and he's also really smart. He went to Wake Forest. Did you know that? No, better than Colgate, and he has his MBA.
What?
Fun fact. Did they tell you that?
Husband material.
Did he tell you guys that on The Bachelor? I didn't watch the season, but that seems like information you need to know.
Oh, pertinent. How did that come about in conversation?
Because he was with his friends, and I was how do you guys know each other? And he was we went to college together. I was where'd you go to college? They were Wake Forest. Then I was what year did you guys graduate? Blah, blah, blah. And then he was saying that he got his MBA.
OMG, Tyler the Scholar.
Yeah, and I had to inquire. He wasn't just someone throwing it around.
With the information.
Yeah.
I understand. He wasn't carrying his degree?
No.
No,
he was not.
Too bad.
Yeah.
Well, that's so exciting. I'm jealous of the pick you got. I have met Tyler C. one time at Polo Bar, and he was having dinner with the Foster sisters, which I found to be a really interesting pairing.
Yeah.
But I think they're just friends.
No, he's really just a man about town. I was thinking it must be so crazy to be him and just walk down the street, and everybody knows who he is, and everybody wants to date him. He's the most eligible bachelor in America.
Right, and he wasn't the Bachelor, which is so funny.
Right, but the Bachelor, Pete is not an eligible bachelor because he's probably in a relationship right now.
Right.
Tyler is America's sweetheart.
I agree.
It must be just so crazy and overwhelming to be him. I'm sure every single person in the room last night knew who he was.
Was looking, talking about him.
He's just such a a phenomenon.
No, he's a presence too because he's so big.
He's so tall.
Ben met him. He was like, "Who was that?" I'm like, "Tyler C." He goes, "Does he play football?" I'm like, "No, he's just huge."
Yeah. So
Damn.
he was really nice. His friends were really nice, and it was a really cool party. It was like medieval themed. It was crazy. Like they had like huge like chicken legs.
They did?
Yeah, it was wild.
That's so exciting.
It was a fun party, and Dylan Sprouse was there because you know how he has his ale company.
Oh yeah.
So the ale company like was a partner in the medieval themed party.
He's such an interesting guy, Dylan Sprouse.
He is, and he was with Barbara.
Because you would think like he would be so obviously falling short to Cole Sprouse, who's obviously on this hit TV show in this relationship. But honestly, I think I stand Dylan Sprouse more than Cole because of his relationship with Barbara Palvin.
Yeah, no, they have really gone down their own paths, but they seem both so happy. And there's nothing like the look of happiness.
And something about like Dylan Sprouse for choosing Barbara Palvin like makes me think he's like smart. Do you know what I mean? Like he chose Barbara. Like she is a real woman. Do you know what I mean?
I totally agree.
It's like who you choose to mate with says a lot about you as a person.
100%.
And I just think like Barbara is saying really good things about Dylan.
I agree.
It's good stuff.
Okay, I want to hear about your night because I really had so much FOMO that I couldn't be there.
You know what? I don't want to, like, it was great. Like, it was truly a homecoming to be back at Caroline's. I was having crazy deja vu. And the stage was just, like, so small. It's like, I hate to be so pretentious, but, like, I haven't played a comedy club in so long because I've been doing theaters. I almost fell off the stage once. Like, I really forgot about the dimensions.
That's dramatic.
I swear. And everyone was so close to me. And, you know, in a theater, whenever I do sound check, I always ask that the lights are out on the floor because I don't like to see people's face. It freaks me out. I don't want to see someone I know. But in a comedy club, it's very well lit. People are serving drinks and there's a lot of action. It actually can be very distracting. And I found it to be a lot harder to perform, but it was really good practice for me, I think. I was really glad that I did it because it was cool to be back at Caroline's. Cool to see so many OG Toasters. And there's a point in the show whenever I say, like, is this anyone's first time at a Dirty Jeans show? And, like, everyone raises their hand. And literally 6 people raised their hand last night.
It was like, I'm sure all of the OGs. Encore. That's really nice.
And just a funny story is, you know the toaster, Jamie Cara?
Yes, she's coming to Camp Toast.
She was at Camp Toast and she's coming to Camp Toast and I saw her in the audience and she was with what I thought was her boyfriend, but it ended up being her dad. But I was really far away, so her dad was kind of cute, honestly. And because the room was so well lit, I'm not used to seeing faces. And I was looking around and I saw her dad and I thought it was my friend Josh's dad. And they looked just like each other. And Josh's dad happens to be the mayor of Englewood. So he's like a really prestigious guy. I'm like, why the fuck is he at my show? Like I was freaking out. And I had like a pit in my stomach the whole time. And I get off stage, I'm like, did you guys see Michael Wilds? And they're like, no. I'm like, he was sitting literally right in front of you, Olivia. She goes, that was Jamie Cara's dad.
That's so funny. And then Jamie Cara posted in the Toasters about how she wound up bringing her dad.
And that her dad had the best time, that he was in tears.
That is such a compliment and a vote of approval when, you know, someone who's obviously not a toaster and not a millennial either coming to the show and not a woman having a great time.
Margot was like the guy in front of me talking about her dad was dying, like taking off his glasses, wiping his tears. I'm like, Margot, I literally don't believe you.
This is the one about Jamie Cara's dad.
And then Jamie Cara posted in the Facebook group that her dad had the best time. And like, it was so flattering. And I know that like, I care about everyone's opinion, but I really care about the opinion of like straight men more because it's not my audience.
Yeah, no, you have to work harder to entertain them.
Totally. And there was actually a lot of straight dudes in the audience last night. Just like a lot of toasters bringing their boyfriends, husbands, brothers, whatever. And it was great. And I had a really great time. And thanks to everyone for coming. It was good stuff.
It's so fun. Oh, I had such fun. I feel like I feel like I'm always around. You know, I don't really miss stuff.
You're very supportive of everyone.
And I try and like go to everything. And I almost came towards the end of the show, like just, but then I was like, that's pathetic.
No, it's not.
No, it's pathetic that I can't like miss something.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I can't let my FOMO like make me sit in traffic all the way to Times Square coming from Downing Street.
Oh,
like God. That's pathetic.
You worked hard at that party.
I did. I really did.
So yeah, that was great. Tonight we got Englewood, New Jersey. I do think there's like so 7 seats left if anyone wants to go to girlwithnojob.com. I'm really excited. I heard a rumor that I might be getting a key to the city of Englewood.
I heard that
and
too.
by heard, I mean I answered the email and I am getting a key to the city, which is a very underratedly like underwhelming.
Do you get a physical key? And what does it unlock? Really? Is there a gate to the city? Like how there's
the same
like
thing.
how there's doors on the Midtown Tunnel?
I said
who gets a key to the Midtown Tunnel? That's what I want.
So true.
Because that seems like a doomsday thing.
I'll let you know. You'll be there. So I'll let you know if I get a key.
I'll be there for the key?
Yeah.
Oh.
What time are you getting there?
Later, because I have a 3-hour dentist appointment today.
But like the show's at 8, so what time?
Oh, hopefully around 7.
Okay, you'll be there for that.
Oh, great.
I will keep you guys posted on whether or not it's a physical key, a metaphorical key, or a quiche. I don't know. We'll see. We will
I hope
see.
it's a quiche.
Too.
Okay, well, I feel like it's time. We have a really busy day today.
Me too. I gotta head to Inglewood.
And we've got much to discuss. So without further ado, it is time for the Fast 5 stories that you need to know, you, before you wake up and take a bite out of your morning toast.
That's true. I don't want to, I don't want to embarrass you on your own show by saying that it's not time when you already said
Just
that it
like
was
you
time.
embarrassed me on your TikTok.
Please go check out my TikTok girl with no job, but did a great TikTok with Jackie before the show started.
She did. She embarrassed
at Jackie's expense. And it's so I don't want to embarrass you, but I do need to let you know that today's episode is brought to you by #SponCon. Vistaprint. The most important time is now. The importance of feeling professional, polished, and prepared when it counts is right now. And for small business owners or people who produce their own podcasts, run their own empires like us, being plugged in and prepared when an opportunity comes up is crucial. Those moments happen all the time. They're happening right now. And having a business card that shows how professional you are in your pocket, ready to hand out, is the first step to making something happen. Your next big opportunity is coming, and we're here to help you own the now with free shipping on any business card in any quantity. Choose whatever style, finish, or paper you like and get free shipping. And because you can pick the colors, fonts, designs, and images, it means you can create something as unique and compelling as your business. Plug in your information and logo into hundreds of fresh designs tailored to your type of company, or upload your own design if you're feeling brave. Pick the paper stock, style, and quantity that's right for you. You can even upgrade to a unique touch like rounded corners. Ooh. Order and receive your cards with free economy shipping. And if you needed any more reason to choose Vistaprint, you can feel good knowing that they use only carefully selected inks and responsibly sourced paper stocks. Your satisfaction is 100% guaranteed, or your money back. They'll make it right. Vistaprint wants you to be able to own the now in any situation, which is why our listeners will get free shipping on all business cards, any style, any quantity. Just go to Vistaprint.com, enter the promo code TOAST for free shipping on all business cards, any style, any quantity. It's a limited time offer, so make sure to own the now at Vistaprint.com, promo code TOAST.
Sign on, own the now.
Sign on and own the motherfucking now.
Before I get into the first story, 1, you're not getting pulled over, and 2, we didn't talk about Kim and Kylie's makeup video yesterday, and everyone's dying to hear our take on it. So let's just get right into it.
Okay, I have one word. Blush. So much blush.
That's what I thought you were going to say.
Maybe Kim never wears blush, or Kylie put way too much on of the wrong shade.
Kylie is obsessed with blush. It's her
she's
favorite
more fair
part.
skinned.
Yeah.
So that's a fair skin thing to do.
Like the makeup turned out to be like a little clowny.
Yes. Her neck.
Yeah, and the cut of the contour and the ball of the blush, like
the blush.
It was.
She looked like the Joker.
It was like not the best I've ever seen, but I loved the video. I loved the two of them together, their personalities. Like Kim making fun of herself for losing the Instagram follower contest.
Also, Kylie's setting spray like not working.
Oh, hilarious. And I mean,
and then Kim also being like, oh, what is this duo? I'm gonna copy it for KKW Beauty.
No, they're hilarious.
Yeah, it's actually so interesting to see them together because we never see Kylie. You kind of forget that she like radiates personality. She's so funny and like charismatic, and you just never hear from her, and you only see pictures of her like looking thotty, and you forget that there's like a girl behind the thought.
There really is, and we love that girl.
We love her.
I thought that the video, I could have gone for it to be so much longer, and it was distracting because they did Q&A on top of the makeup tutorial, and I wanted to hear about what Kylie was doing.
They were only showing their own products.
No, I don't care about use your own products, but like I want to hear about your steps.
Yeah.
Like, is it a makeup tutorial or is it a Q&A? Couldn't we get 2 videos? Like, I want to see how she does brows, how she does contour. Like, she was just glazing over the makeup and answering questions. And like, they could have been sitting, it was just too much shit going on.
And I couldn't tell if Kim was reading the questions off of her phone or just texting the whole time. Kim is always on her phone.
She was working on her phone.
Yeah.
She was doing 3 things. She was doing Q&A, makeup tutorial, and on the phone with 8 of her lawyers.
Right, doing 7 business deals with her attorney.
Yeah, exactly.
It was a good video. I just love Kylie content. She has that whole studio. Why doesn't she release it more often?
For sure, but the Christmas cookies content was not it for me.
Not at all. Like
sometimes
she just tries to put her hand in every genre, like beauty, baking, like just stick to what you know.
Yeah.
Thoughtlandia.
No, just stick to that pink background and like doing makeup, your makeup,
with your
other
friends,
people's makeup.
Sisters,
just like
coworkers.
show us how it's done. I could watch her do her makeup, her everyday makeup every day.
Me too.
And just talk about it.
Yeah, she's really good at makeup. And when she said like if I wasn't Kylie Jenner, I would be a makeup artist, like I actually believed her.
100%. You could tell she really loves the makeup, and that's why Kylie Cosmetics is so successful, because it's like from a fan to the fans.
Yeah.
So anyways, I loved the video.
That's why like all makeup, like huge makeup brands, the people who it's named after, like were always started off as makeup artists, like Laura Mercier. Like Kylie really is like an icon in the making. Anastasia, like
she's an
Charlotte
icon.
Tilbury.
She's
like
there.
a makeup, like she'll be like a Tom, like who's like the most famous? It's so hard because all these brands like come and go, but like her Kylie Cosmetics will be like a lasting brand in
like
the cosmetics
Estee
industry.
Lauder.
Right. Yes. Thank you.
Yeah. Also, you saw that she trademarked Kylie Con and like Museum of Kylie.
Very cool.
Love it.
I will be attending Kylie Con. I will be requesting a press pass.
Yeah, and I will definitely be going to the Museum of Kylie for sure.
For sure.
But I could also just go for a Museum of Kardashians. I think that would be like even better.
I'm okay.
Yeah, I'm okay. Okay, let's get into the first story because a little piggybacking off of a story yesterday, Olivia Culpo is defending her BFF Cara Santana amid her breakup with Jesse Metcalfe.
Confirming any speculation that they are not in an open relationship and Cara Santana is in fact upset.
Yes, at 100%.
We tried to give the benefit of the doubt yesterday.
We did. So Olivia Culpo first posted, "Don't cheat, nobody likes a cheater," and then another story that says, "When someone upsets my best friend," and it is Macaulay Culkin with a shotgun, and she added Cara Santana. So I think we know how she feels.
Yeah, it wasn't, subtlety isn't her strong suit, and it's not mine either.
No, it's not yours.
So I totally understand. I have to assume she got approval.
100%. And I actually loved their way of going about this because it's like Cara doesn't have to say anything. Olivia can be like the bad guy, even though like we were all so here for it. And Jesse Metcalfe is the bad guy. And it's like, we know how you guys feel. And maybe they are tired of like seeing speculation, like, were they together? Is it open relationship? And like, thank you for just letting us know the facts.
No, really,
if only more celebrities would just be this direct with us.
So outright, no statement from a publicist, just like true communication. And that's all we can ask for as a fan. And as far as John Tucker goes, shame on you. Shame on you for ruining a 13-year relationship.
No, and shame on you for ruining all these double dates, like all the fun you were having. You were going to the Super Bowl, you were on boats, like you were in the Bahamas, and you know what? That's all over for you, and you can go back to the Hallmark Channel.
No, it's so true.
You can go shave your back now.
Because when I first heard about their relationship, I'm like, oh, Jesse Metcalfe is a certified celebrity, and I don't know who Cara Santana is. He is kind of dating someone less famous than him. But then the more we got to know them, like she was the one who's so connected and doing so well with the glam app. And she was the one becoming friends with Olivia Culpo and getting them all on the boat with Devin Windsor. Like she was really like the social events coordinator of the relationship. And she made him cool. He went to the Super Bowl because of her. So it's like, now you're going to bite the hand that feeds you?
No.
Cara Santana deserves a man who appreciates all of her connections.
Yes. I would appreciate them, by the way.
I do appreciate them and the content they give us.
Yeah, no, I would appreciate them like if I were him. I would do everything to make it work.
Of course, anytime I'm so appreciative.
I would not be seen with like models in the street.
No, and by the way, that's what's so horrible about this whole thing and really reminds me of the Justin Timberlake thing. It's not even like you got a camera in someone's hotel room. It's like you're out in public.
Justin Timberlake and Jessica Biel were in my dream last night, and they were being so nice to me, and I just felt awful about the things that I had said.
Oh my God, do you think it's a sign?
So I just want to take back anything I ever said about them.
I don't think you really said anything.
I think I've said he's a talentless hack, but that wasn't what I was talking about. I stand by that. I said
facts are facts.
I said about their relationship. What did I say? I don't even know.
We were just talking about the.
Yeah, no, it wasn't good.
We didn't say anything bad.
Yeah,
about the
hand holding and the thigh.
Well, speaking of dreams, I did not have a nightmare about the Beacon last night.
Love it. Only like 2 more sleeps. 3. Thursday night, Friday night.
That's it.
2 more sleeps.
2 more sleeps. Oh my God, I've been sleeping so soundly.
I wonder why.
I'm so nervous, you guys. Like, I can't stress enough. If you're gonna be there,
just like laugh so hard.
No, laugh so hard at everything. Like if I say like, you go, like I just need cackles because this cannot flop. It just can't.
Yeah. No,
and it very well could. And I just have to say, and I don't want to, you know what? I'm not going to say what I was just going to jinx myself. Oh my God.
We got you. We'll come through with the laughter. Don't worry. We'll bring a laugh track. It'll be just like Friends. Okay, you guys, in the best news I've heard all week, Channing Tatum and Jessie J are reportedly back together 2 months after their split.
Thank God, honestly. This split made no... You know what's so funny? They're the relationship of not making sense. Because when they got together, it made no sense. And then when they broke up, it made no sense.
No, but them being back together makes all the sense in the world.
No, I believe in their love for sure.
To me, they are a perfect match. Like, and now that they've broken up and they went through the process of announcing it, like, it puts a stain on their relationship for sure.
For sure.
But I just like love these two.
I really champion them as a couple. I believe in their love, and I'm excited for their future. I hope that they, are making plans. Yeah, I am.
And also, Jenna Dewan is like so happy,
pregnant. Steve Kazee. What's his name?
Steve.
His name reminds me of Leanne Lockin's wedding planner, Steve Zim.
His name reminds me of a cassette. It's Steve Cassetti.
Steve Kazam.
Stop. Wait, let's figure it out.
Steve Zykam?
Jenna Dewan. Maybe Steve his name from Twilight. Steve Kazee.
See, oh yeah, like a kazoo. That's what you were thinking.
No,
like
a gazette.
Oh, yeah, but a kazoo is like that mouthing, like,
Yes,
yeah.
Steve Kazee.
Steve Kazee. Yeah, she's happy. Channing deserves to be. I really ship him, and seems like he's really supportive of her. I can't explain it. I'm always reading articles about him going to her shows, and, is she the greatest, pop star in the world? No. But he's...
Yes.
Well,
the answer to that is yes.
According to us, yes, but according to the mainstream media, no. So he just really believes in her, and I believe in them, and I'm really excited about what the future has in store for them.
Me too. Okay. Do you want to say something about the future?
I mean, the future is so uncertain. And I think what's certain is the uncertainty. But with HelloFresh, I'm certain that I'm going to be getting great meals with pre-measured ingredients delivered right to my door. It's America's #1 meal kit, making cooking at home fun, easy, and most importantly, affordable. Break out of your dinner rut with HelloFresh's 22+ seasonal delicious chef-curated recipes every week. There's something for everyone, including low-calorie, vegetarian, and family-friendly recipes. HelloFresh has more 5-star recipes than any other meal kit, so you'll get something delicious. You can save time and stress. They cut out stressful meal planning and meal prepping so you can enjoy cooking and get dinner on the table in just 30 minutes or even 20 minutes with their quick recipe options. The average trip to the grocery store takes 41 minutes. That's over 35 hours a year if you go once a week. And then not to count, all the stress of the dishes that you're never going to do. Just stick with HelloFresh. They make it so easy and they help you eat more sustainably. Their pre-portioned ingredients mean there's less prep for you and less food waste. The packaging HelloFresh uses to ship your food is almost entirely made of recyclable and or recycled content. HelloFresh's carbon footprint is 25% lower than any store-bought grocery meals.
Groceries.
Oh my God, stop. And you can add extra meals or lunches to your weekly order or throw in yummy sides and desserts like garlic bread and cookie dough. Easily change your delivery days or food preferences or skip a week whenever you need. HelloFresh is now $5.66 per serving, and we highly encourage you to check it out. It's America's #1 meal kit. We've got a little offer for you if you're feeling like you want to eat sustainably, eat well, and get your New Year's resolutions on track. Go to HelloFresh.com/toast10 and use the code TOAST10 during HelloFresh's New Year's sale for 10 free meals, including free shipping. So that's HelloFresh.com/toast10, and the code is TOAST10. During HelloFresh's New Year's sale, 10 meals, including free shipping. Check it out.
Sign on, eat well. I just got my meals from HelloFresh for the week, and they're so good. It makes me so excited to cook, and it's the perfect, I'm a chef with HelloFresh. I'm a bona fide cook, and you can't tell me otherwise, because I'm making enchiladas in the home.
Do you think you are more or less qualified as a chef than Chef Boyardee?
Ooh, I guess less, because he has, a whole brand and stuff.
Because he's prestigious. Have you ever had Chef Boyardee?
I'm sure.
I haven't, and I feel like I would love it. Pasta in a can? Sign me up.
Totally. Okay, are you ready for our next story? Because Jessica Simpson's memoir is making headlines again.
Oh my God, and
I think your queen and your king are part of this story.
Before we dive in.
Who's your king?
Joe Jonas?
No, your other
John
king.
Mayer.
Yeah.
Oh my God, by the way, I can't believe there was ever a point in my life where I was alive where John Mayer and Jessica Simpson were together, and I wasn't old enough to start standing
it. Mm-hmm.
But oh my God. And what he says about her in that Rolling Stone article, I know is considered misogynistic.
Sexual napalm?
Yeah, that she was the best sex he ever had and you couldn't get enough of her. I know that was considered misogynistic, but I'm here for it.
Well, she's talking about how she felt about that.
Oh my God.
And her relationship.
Oh wait, really quickly before we jump in, we were talking about birthday buddies yesterday. We didn't scroll down on my birthday page enough to realize that Gary LeVox, the lead singer of Rascal Flatts, is also my birthday buddy. So I just wanted to put that out there.
That's major.
Major.
Okay. Jessica Simpson's memoir reveals John Mayer said he was obsessed with her and how she feels about his sexual napalm comment. In her upcoming memoir, Open Book, she writes candidly about what she learned about herself from her relationships, including her romance with musician John Mayer.
I gotta read this book.
I've got to read this book. They met in early 2005 at a Grammy party thrown by Clive Davis. The guitarist told her how much he admired a song she wrote called With You, and she was flattered when he began to write he started writing to her. The notes quickly became more intimate, and after she divorced Nick Lachey in late 2005, she began dating other men. But as she writes, Mayer told her he wanted to have, quote, all of me or nothing. Quote, he'd walk into a room and pick up his guitar and you'd swoon. I didn't really know the man behind the guitar, and that was my mission. They dated in secret for several months, and she fell in love with his intensity. Quote, again and again, he told me he was obsessed with me sexually and emotionally. While Mayer made her feel powerful physically, she also felt insecure around him, feeling like she always had to win him over after many after one of their many breakups. Although she prided herself on not being the dumb blonde as she was often portrayed, she began to have self-doubts. Quote, I was constantly worried that I wasn't smart enough for him. He was so clever and treated conversation like a friendly competition that he had to win.
Oh my God.
Of those people, I know them. They're so annoying.
Can I just say, like, not to always make everything about Taylor Swift, but it really sounds what she's describing is what Taylor Swift wrote about in Dear John. Like some of the lyrics are just reminding me of it. Like, it's that competition, and she has a line about playing chess. It's like everything is a move.
Yeah. Wow.
I feel like this is really going to break John Mayer's heart because he used to be like so nuts, but he's really like a woke, like recovering, he calls himself womanizer. And he's so sensitive now that I feel like just this coming up again and like realizing the damage that he caused like a young woman, I feel like it's really going to upset him. I talk about him like I know him intimately, and I do.
Yeah, she talks about him calling her sexual napalm in a 2010 Playboy interview. Quote, he thought that was what I wanted to be called, she says. I was floored and embarrassed that my grandmother was actually going to read that.
Oh.
A woman and how they are in bed is not something that is ever talked about. It was shocking. I agree with that. That's so invasive.
But you can call me that, John.
I'm glad they're on the other side of it. I agree. Like, we didn't appreciate what we had when we had it.
This book sounds so good.
So good. And she's not holding back anything.
No, I feel like she was really quiet about like a lot of the Hollywood stuff that like happened to her and that she saw when she was at such a young age. And now she's at the point in her life where like she's married, she has kids, she's happy, she's got $1 billion business, she's got a plane. She's spilling tea.
Yeah, she has nothing to hide.
It's like once you have a plane, you could say whatever you want. Kid Rock.
Look at Diplo.
Right. Or both of our examples. Kid Rock.
Okay, our next story is like really crazy, I think, but not surprising because James Corden doesn't drive during carpool karaoke and fans are shook. So a Twitter user posted a video of what appeared to be James Corden riding around with Justin Bieber for a reported upcoming episode. However, one thing in particular caught fans' attention. The Late Late Show host wasn't actually driving. In fact, the car was being pulled by a truck.
Mm-hmm. So I've actually always wondered this, but James does such a good job of like really turning as the car is turning that
he incorporates the turns into his moves.
Right. And sometimes on shows that are in cars, like comedians in cars, you can always see when they're filming the car from the front, there's always a minivan behind Jerry Seinfeld's car, and that's like production. It's always the same minivan. Yeah. So it's like you get these little hints, and I've always looked for that in James Corden. I've never seen it. I'm like, damn, I guess they really just put up some GoPros and let him do his thing.
Yeah.
No.
It makes sense because it's probably not safe to be doing an interview, talking, dancing, singing while driving.
And by the way, they need equipment. They need monitors. Like, there's nowhere to put it.
Yeah, so I'm glad for everyone that this is the case, but it's crazy that we didn't know this until now. The show's been, happening for a few years, and no one's seen this.
Right, and so many people, so many episodes, they roll down the windows, take pictures with people. Like, no video has ever gone viral before this. It's honestly shocking. He's had huge stars in there, One Direction.
And they always stop and, hang with the fans.
Yeah, Selena Gomez went to McDonald's. How did the trolley pull him in?
I think the trolley could drive through. It's like a tow truck.
Yeah, but then it's like the trolley has to go, and then James Corden is pulling. Like, it's honestly, if the trolley turns incorrectly, James Corden could end up inside the McDonald's.
Actually, maybe for those sorts of things, they let him drive.
Yeah.
I don't know. But this bodes well for me because if I ever got James Corden's job, I wouldn't need to learn how to drive.
I hope they address it in some way because it did go so viral. Now it's funny. Now we're just watching him fake turn the car.
Yeah, maybe he'll stop that.
And he puts his blinkers on. He's really playing the part, looking in his rear view.
Yeah, no, I appreciate the craft. I actually don't want him to stop. Let the dream continue.
Well, I'm excited. Part of this news that we're totally glossing over is that Justin Bieber's doing Carpool Karaoke. I know.
I don't know.
I don't live, breathe, and die for
Justin Bieber, but I live, breathe, and die for Carpool Karaoke. And if anything is gonna make me fall in love with Justin Bieber, it might just be Carpool Karaoke.
Carpool Karaoke has a way of changing people for me.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like Watch What Happens Live. If someone comes on Watch What Happens Live who I don't live for, but they get involved and they love Bravo, it makes me always like them.
Yeah, for sure. But now Billie Eilish, because of Carpool Karaoke, I stand. I truly stand.
I liked Sia before, but her Carpool Karaoke was so stellar. Mm-hmm. Such a talent. What a star. Really took my standhood to another level.
Why hasn't Taylor done Carpool Karaoke?
I don't know.
Can you ask her when you talk?
A lot of people thought we were going to get it with
Lover.
No, with the Cats promo. At least he was in Cats. So I really thought it was coming then. I don't know. Has Beyonce done it? No.
No.
But Gaga has, Katy Perry has, Selena has.
Adele has.
Maybe she'll do promo for her documentary then. I don't know. She has a lot of stuff coming up, so it's possible. But I wonder if there's any... No, she's good friends with James Corden. I don't know. She did late night for promo of cats. They did like some segment about her like licking milk from a bowl. Like she was there. She was in the studio. Why didn't she just get in the car?
I don't know.
That would be so iconic.
Why didn't she get in the tow truck?
Why didn't she get in the trolley?
I don't know. But are you ready for our fifth and final story?
So soon? Am I?
I don't know that you are. It's a little bit of not biz news, tech news.
Well,
I love tech news.
It's only appropriate that I highlight one of my favorite tech companies, and it's actually Theo's favorite tech company. Whether you have a new pup or an old friend, an Embark breed and health test is the key to unlocking your dog's unique breed mix and genetically informed health needs so you can help your pup live its healthiest, happiest life. Finally, get to know your pup. Every year, millions of dogs are rescued from shelters. While we know we love them, there's a lot that we don't know about them, and with an Embark DNA test, you can finally have an answer the next time someone stops you with a, how cute, what kind of dog is it? I did mine for Theo. It was so easy. You basically put the little Q-tip in their little cheek pocket, get some saliva, put it back in the tube. They send you a prepaid label, you ship it out, and then like a couple weeks later, you get a text. Your Embark results are ready. And it was really shocking to everyone that Theo was 3% wolfiness.
Of course, but you know what he is? He just took a DNA test. Turns out he's 100% Russian. Even when he's fleeing countries, yeah, he got health problems. That's the puppy in him. Bling, bling, then he solves them. That's the doctor in him. You could have had a bag, Tiggs. Medicinal. Helped you with your welfare. Just a little.
Okay, I got an ad to do.
That is the ad, you guys. If you want to write a rap about your dog's origins, Embark.
The Embark DNA test helps you know... It helps you screen for 170 plus genetic health conditions, and they help your vet provide the best medical care for your dog. If you're looking to improve your dog's quality of life, you can learn their ancestry back to great grandparents, meet their relatives, discover other dogs with similar breed mixes. Embark is the only dog DNA test that performs research-grade DNA testing. This allows our veterinary and research teams to conduct groundbreaking research to extend the lives of all their dogs. It's the most comprehensive kit on the market, looking at over 250 dog breeds and 170 genetic health conditions to help you best care for your breed. It's the best-in-class dog DNA test, #1 highest rated by customers, and it's developed by PhDs and veterinarians for your dog. It's a great thing if you have a dog. It's a great gift for someone who's obsessed with their dog. Like if somebody had gotten for this for me as a gift, it actually would have been so special, but I got it for free because they sponsor the show. But check it out. It's such a great thing, and I really love it. They have an exclusive offer for our toasters, and you can't get it anywhere else, so make sure you listen. Go to embarkvet.com now. The promo code is TOAST to save 15% off your dog DNA test kit. So it's EMBARKVET.com. Promo code TOAST for 15% off your dog DNA test kit. Embarkvet.com. Promo code TOAST to save.
Sign on. Write a song about your dog.
I just took a DNA test. Oh, I can't sing. I'm saving my vocals.
Yes. Fifth and final story. Motorola's foldable Razr will launch on February 6th after delay. Have you heard about this phone?
No.
It is a phone that looks like an Android.
Oh, but then it collapses.
Folds. It's a new flip phone, you guys. And I don't know that I would ever like switch from an iPhone, but if I was ever going to, this is it. Like I need a flip phone in my life.
I mean, there's nothing like slamming the phone down when you're angry. Like just tapping the end button is not the same.
No, I need to click you off.
But I'm worried because I have a lot of energy and a lot of power, and I feel like I would just snatch the phone down like to hang up on someone, and it might crack the glass.
No way. This is definitely made of the best stuff in the biz, and look how tiny it is when you fold it up.
So tiny.
I wish Apple would make a flip phone.
Yeah, maybe they will because they're always copying things other people do.
I feel like I should just get like an old flip phone and just take my calls from it.
Okay, I just want to say I ordered an old BlackBerry on Amazon, because I wanted to be like Kim Kardashian, who like used to use a BlackBerry for her emails, and it came and like it was so hard to use. My fingers are huge. I don't remember how we ever used to do it.
Yeah,
and it was like you can't even get your email on there without internet because you don't. It was just so confusing.
Yeah, that's really confusing.
Do they still make BlackBerries?
No, I think the company that made them like went bankrupt, but Kim gets hers on eBay.
I'm really like happy for the kids of today that they have TikTok, but they'll never know like the BBM life, and I truly feel sorry for them.
No, the BBM life was the best life.
It was you knew your pin by heart?
Yeah, but you was always getting a new pin.
Right, because you got a new phone.
Yeah, and then it's like if you're writing like new pin, like, oh, you got a new phone, like cool for you.
And like someone would take your BBM and like make your status something crazy, you know?
Yeah.
Those were the days.
Crazy.
Honestly, BBM life was so lit. And then there was all these hacks to like read someone's without having it say R.
Oh, true.
Yeah, those were exciting.
Yeah.
I feel like many a relationship were really cultivated and started on BBM.
Those were the days, you guys. But enjoy your
For
TikToks.
any of our young toasters, it stands for BlackBerry Messenger. which is basically like iMessage for people with Blackberries.
Yeah, but now they have like Snapchat. That's what they use.
It's not the same.
I don't know. It's pretty fun. Like
BBM was so iconic.
AC loves Snapchat.
Yeah, well, she's out of control, so.
She's so out of control.
Tell me more about this phone. How much is it going to cost?
Okay, $1,500 pre-orders starting January 26th. That's like what you paid for your phone.
For an iPhone, yeah.
No, but this is like a full Android, which, people like them.
They say is better.
And it's a flip phone. Like, that's the cost of a phone. And this is the highest technology that, like, is a screen that's, like, your iPhone screen that you're able to flip that splits in half.
It's just kind of crazy now.
Yeah. I mean, I'm here for it.
I would love someone to get it. I just want to play with it because I'm obviously not really going to make the switch. But
yeah, maybe we should, like, get one for the biz.
Oh, that's a good idea. And just, like, play games on it.
Yeah, and take calls and just be like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's just there's nothing that compares to doing this. Like,
no, or, like, when you were getting a manicure and you're like,
oh yeah, my nails are wet. And you'd have like the nail lady like open it for you, and you were like actually 6 years old, and you're like, yeah, mom, I'll be right out. No, like, and that's why movies like The Click and things like that are so iconic because of like the little phone charms.
It's the power of the flip phone.
It's such a different, and that's even. That episode of Sex and the City when Samantha's planning that millionaire's daughter's bat mitzvah?
Yeah.
And her and her friends are like so bitchy and they wear Gucci bags and they have sex and give blowjobs and they have flip phones.
Yeah.
So like someone's phone rings and then it's actually played by Kat Dennings. She takes the phone and like she opens the flip phone. Like that wouldn't have been as iconic of a scene.
No.
And it wouldn't have
if she was just sliding to the right.
Not the same.
Not the same at
So
all.
glad you agree.
Oh my God, we need a flip. I'm gonna get one on eBay and like maybe I'll get like a number and that'll be like my work phone app for work calls.
Or like, they still sell those like fake kid phones in flip phone versions. Like at Walmart.
That's
and stuff.
really sad.
Yeah, really sad.
With a fake phone.
Oh yeah, it's free? I gotta go. Oh man, that's so funny. Okay, do we have anything else? Jackie didn't watch Real Housewives of New Jersey. I did, and I would recap it without you, but I have a lot of thoughts, and I read Brian Moylan's recap, and he really made a very interesting point.
Okay, could it wait till tomorrow? Because I will watch the episode for tomorrow. I had to finish my book, and I thought that the toasters like would give me a pass for a day.
Yeah, no, I mean, I had a full show last night, and I watched it this morning, but
But I also have 2 episodes to watch. That's what I, like, because when I missed one, and we didn't talk about it last week, I love to watch, like, when I can watch, that's how I would watch them if I didn't do this show. Like, I love to watch a few together. It just makes it, like, so you don't have to deal with those cliffhangers.
So I won't put anything in your mind. It was just, like, a hard episode to watch because I stand Jennifer so much, and she was like kind of wrong.
Okay.
Not 100%, but kind of.
I'll keep that in mind.
All right, well, we have one more toast till Beacon, which is so crazy.
And it will be at 12:30 tomorrow because like some of us just have to sleep in for our sisters.
For my voice, yeah, I just don't want to lose my voice. And tonight is going to be a crazy night in Inglewood. So I'm excited to see all the toasters there. Thank you guys so much for listening to the Morning Toast, the Millennial Morning Show, where we go live Monday through Friday, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time on YouTube. So if you're watching us on YouTube, please feel free to swipe up, subscribe, all the things. We're also available as a podcast pretty much anywhere podcasts can be found. So that's Spotify, iTunes, Stitcher, Public Radio, iHeartRadio, CastBox, all the places. So wherever you choose to listen to podcasts, leave a review, find us, The Morning Toast, 5 stars about how beautiful, stunning, and smart we are. We love you guys so much. Have an amazing day. We will see you tomorrow at 12:30 Eastern Time.
Have a good one.